everyone, I'm Rashmi, and as you must be knowing that this is gonna be the second class of this English week. So, as you know that this week I have dedicated to idioms only. So, today is the second class and today's topic is 10 most difficult idioms. Okay, so let's begin. So, number 1, sailing close to the wind. Sailing close to the wind means to act according to what is legally or socially acceptable. It's often like being pushing the boundaries of being risky. For this, the example can be his speech for the political party was sailing close to the wind, and my heart was thumping against my chest by every passing word that fell from his mouth. I mean, okay, so that can be the example. Okay, so number 2, throw down the gauntlet. Throw down the gauntlet. This is like how can I say? Okay, so this is like bringing up a challenge or raising a bar or a challenge someone to argue, compete, or fight. So throw that challenge. Okay, so that is what a throw down the gauntlet is. Okay, so for this the example can be the by blending rap plus romance, the artist, the songwriter, throw down the gauntlet for the other artists by raising the bar of writing. Okay, so number 3, toe the line. Toe the line is like to strictly follow the rules, the norms of the society, organization, like that. Okay, so to strictly follow those rules that is toe the line. Okay, so for this the example can be let's talk about artists only. Okay, so artists often refuses to toe the line, and they do what their heart desires and live the life that also you can say and they live the life the way they want. Okay. Okay, so for fourth. What is fourth? Fourth is a different kettle of fish. A different kettle of fish means like a different person, situation that is very different from the previous one. Like people are like this, and suddenly someone appeared, or a situation, very different situation appears. So that is what a different kettle of fish is, like very different from the previous one. That is a different kettle of fish. Okay, so for this the example can be okay, again the artist one I can take. Okay, artists are different kettle of fish that can never be understood by the people who loves or who loves living in society and loves towing the line and believe that towing the line is perfect. So for them, the artist, they can never understand artist. Okay, so now fifth one, mutton dressed as lamb. It's a savage one, British idiom. So this is like when elder person is trying really hard to look like as a younger teenager, like that. Okay, in terms of clothes or makeup. So that person is trying really hard. Okay, so for this the example can be nowadays society loves to criticize women by saying mutton dressed as a lamb, leaving no room for them to celebrate the festival of life. Okay, so this can be the example. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Okay, so number 6, Vicar of Bray. Vicar of Bray means a person who is in power, and he tends to change his belief, principles, everything accordingly, just to as remain in the power or remain in the limelight. Okay, so popularity. So for this, the example can be they conspired, means of two friends, like they conspired and verbally abused each other in front of the media, just to gain more views. So these guys are purely actually vicars of Bray. Okay, as they tend to change their personality accordingly just to match the algorithm. They tend to create the environment accordingly just to gain more views. Okay, so next, full of beans. Full of means beans means full of excitement, energy, enthusiasm, high spirits, and all. Okay, for this, the example can be my pets are always full of beans. They are always ready to go outside and play with their toys. Okay, so number 8. That is bury your head in the sand. Bury your head in the sand is means that that there's a situation like a problem, a worse situation, like something like a problem, issue, and you are like pretending to ignore it. So that is when that it's called bury your head in the sand. Like you're pretending that you haven't seen it, you haven't noticed it, you're totally ignoring it. Okay, so for this, the example can be a spooky one. Okay, so this the example can be although she felt some presence, unholy presence around her, but she buried her head in the sand and walked past the room. Okay, so this can be example. Okay, ninth is nip it in the butt. Nip it in the bud. Well, you can write your experience if you ever experienced anything like that. A spooky one, like scary. Did you get to experience something like that? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so okay, number 9 is nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud means to handle, tackle, or a situation, an issue, just when immediately to stop making it large, or before it gets worse, like just then you handle it to tackle it or end it. Okay, so for this, the example can be the moment he got to know that she is earning more than her. The moment he got to know that she is earning more than him, he walked out of the relation. And then I suggested my friend to nip it in the bud and end the relationship forever. So this is how you can explain, okay? Express his feelings, use this idiom. Okay, so last, number 10 is the tail wagging the dog. Oh, it's my favorite one. It's like small or unimportant thing becomes the most important part of your life, and that is, being in charge of everything, and that is controlling your life. That is what can you ever imagine a tail wagging a dog? Dogs wags a tail, but a tail cannot wag a dog, like tail wagging a dog. It can never happen. It's impossible. But if it's possible, it means a small unimportant thing is controlling us, like our life, everything. Okay, so for this, the example is universal. Okay, so for this, the example can be uh, we tend to get so much consumed with our failures that we often ignores we often ignore the we often ignore the opportunities of life, and Actually, we often ignore that the world is wide and there are more opportunities await. But we tend to get so consumed with our failures that we ignore all these things. Our emotions, we get so much consumed with it, and that is a classic example of tail wagging the dog. Tail wagging the dog. Okay, so this, I think, most of us, I think everyone has experienced this when we you know um, give importance to something which is okay. Failures are also a very important part of our life. They due to them we learn many things, and we we learn how to tackle down, we learn how life is, people are, but still we get so much consumed in them. Okay, so if you ever had any situation, I would love to hear it from you. And okay, till then, bye bye, and hope you like today's class. And okay, meet you in the next class. Until then, bye bye, see you.